All right.
G'day.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in drive. Hello.
G'day.
So, we're doing Buckland Spur track. And it's kind of already started, but the drive down to Tomahawk Hut is nothing.
Yeah. So we just left from Tomahawk Hut.
Yeah. So it starts from Tomahawk Hut is what I'm saying. And we'll see how we go. I did do this first bit. Not that way. I did do this first bit in May when I filmed Evans Creek track.
And that was a seasonal closure track.
Yeah. So I know this first bit's absolutely fine till Evans Creek turns off. But as usual, we film everything so that people who want to know the whole track can see it. I am currently in 4 high. For those that don't know, this is a Prado 150. We've just aired down. I'm aired down to about 22, 23. But yeah, I'm still in high at the moment. High 4. I will go down shortly. I wondered what that noise was then.
Water bottle.
It's like, what's just turned off? So those that have been following along for a while know that I'm always having tech issues. Well, we've got a new camera today and we've got some new fun mics. So it's all a bit of an experiment, which could go horribly wrong. Who knows?
Find out during the editing.
Yeah, I'll find out when I get home and look at all the footage and cry myself to sleep because it hasn't worked. But
no, it just means we have to come out and do it again.
yeah. I've invested a bit of money in trying to get beyond the GoPros that keep overheating in cab, and I wanted some better audio, so I've invested in some little mics. See how we go. Anyway, so currently, like Steve said, this is a seasonal closure. It probably gets quite wet, maybe snow and stuff in the winter. But so far, fair amount of rock, easy, flat, nothing to worry about this first section. Doesn't even look like it would be slippy in the wet. It's a fairly long track that will drop us down to Lake William Hovell.
Well, at the moment we're 1,160 metres in elevation.
Yeah, okay, so you would get snow here in winter if it was a good heavy snow. Like, you know, the ones where it comes down to like 800.
Excuse me.
Steve has a cough,
Coming off being sick.
so he's gonna cough throughout the whole video.
Probably. Apologies for that.
It's been a while since I did a track video, so this is fun to be back. This is very flat at the moment. It's just like driving to the supermarket. Can you not?
I'm trying not to.
It's probably because you know you shouldn't. It's making it worse.
I haven't coughed all day.
No.
Until the camera comes on. I do apologise, people.
It's all good, my love. I have a feeling Evans Creek track is this looks familiar. Like, I'm pretty sure Evans Creek track turnoff is
Not far.
not far. I might go into low in a minute because we're currently going downhill. You probably can't tell, but I am just riding the brake, which is not something I want to be doing. I'd rather be driving. So at least I know in low I won't need to touch the brake down here. I'm gonna just, so I need to be in neutral and my handbrake is on.
Put your foot on the brake.
I don't mind moving. Alright. I did see, I don't know, I'm on a fair few Facebook pages. I did see a comment where somebody was talking about, it might have been on the Prado Australia page, about being in 4 low. And they talked about, this is the turning for Evans Creek. They talked about how they change between 4 low and 4 high while out on the tracks. We'll carry on this conversation in a minute. I'll just see how many there are. Hey!
Hey,
Is this everyone or is there more?
we're all finished. What's behind you?
Nothing.
Okay, beautiful.
See ya. And they were talking about the fact that, yeah, they do a track, and when they get to maybe the top of the steep bit, they're changing back into 4 high, and they don't like the gear changes in 4 low. And I kind of thought to myself, what do you mean? When I get on a track, I put my car in 2 low and I stay in 2 low all day.
Too low?
4 low all day. And so it confused me that people didn't do that. So I read all the comments, had a look at some other things, and yeah, people do that. I don't know, is that you? Do you change between high and low? You stay in low, don't you?
It depends.
I'm not talking about if you're doing like the High Plains Road where you're going to pick up speed. But if I'm on a track and I'm not going to go above 40.
Yeah, if it becomes still going to become a track, I'd leave it in 4 low.
Yeah.
I'm not in that much of a hurry. But I have been with people over roadway South Australia on the beaches, and they were constantly changing between high and low range.
Yeah, right.
But with the more modern vehicles, so I say this and onwards, especially an automatic car, the auto will never overheat when they're in low range.
Yeah, right, okay.
That's my experience.
Like if I could do more than 40 on here, but what would happen is as soon as I get a whoopsie up, even these little ones, I'm going to go up and I'm going to smash straight back down. It's not going to be an enjoyable ride. And I don't want to be on the brake, so 4 low means I'm going slower, I'm not on the brakes so much. It's way more relaxing, it's better for the engine. But I didn't realise people did that.
And by rights, you've got to stop each time to change.
Yeah, I would. I'd have to stop, put the handbrake on, put it into neutral to change every single time.
So you're probably not saving any time going to high range.
No. People did talk about, especially with the Prado, the clunky gear changes, because obviously especially when I'm going downhill, I select the gears that I want to be in, and some of them can be a bit clunky. I'm sure if you're a long time watcher, you have heard me complain so much about the change between gear 1 and 2, because 2 is so slow and 1 is too slow and 2 is too fast. So it gets a bit clunky in between those. But yeah, anyway, there you go. That was an interesting read that I had. This is very flat.
So far.
Yeah, the rocks all disappeared, but you know, I can imagine in heavy rain this might be a bit slippy, but it's flat and you're not going to fall off the edge, which is my normal concern. Told my mum I was going camping yesterday. She's in the UK, and she did ask that I don't die doing all my dangerous activities this weekend, the usual. I do try to not make too many mistakes.
That would be nice.
Yep. So the plan for today is that we're heading to Reedy Creek. Got my little gold obsession. I want to make a piece of jewellery that has Australian gold in, and maybe even find a gem stone, like a quartz or something. So have some actual jewellery that I know where it came from. So we've set off early and we're going over the hills from Mansfield into the King River Valley. So we're gonna hopefully cross the King River. We have had rain, and you should always check the depth at Sandy Flat Crossing, because that's where I ruined something in my car. The battery died.
I think it was unfortunate timing.
I don't know, I think the Prado doesn't like, there's a certain incline of, because it's exactly the same as Caledonia River, a certain incline of water, it doesn't like it. Anyway, so we're going to try and cross King River, go up Sandy Flat and go and have a look at Paradise Falls, because I've never been there, have you?
No.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. And then make our way up to Reedy Creek, hopefully get there before dinner.
Which is a national park, hence why we don't have the dog this time.
Yeah, no dog. No kids. They're getting to that age where they've camped so much that it's not.
They'd rather be on gaming platforms and so forth.
They'd rather not be camping.
Technology's taken over. They'll probably change their ways soon, I think. But
yeah, I get it. Like the drive, if you're not, I think as a child, the drive is super boring to get as far away as we're going. They prefer the camping trips where we're close and don't have to drive so far. Nice wood there. Mm-hmm. Oh, even that one there. We've got a whole load of wood on the roof already.
Some.
Yeah, some. Not exactly loads. But yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. Anyway. I didn't think it would be this flat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, you can pretty much drive a Camry down here so far.
Like it's a Spur track. So
it's not a big hill then.
At some point we're going to go down. But definitely this bit is all a little bit leisurely. Feel free to fast forward. Are you bringing up HEMA?
Yeah.
Tell me when the topography lines get closer. Not got a map.
Well, the old HEMA says it's Black Diamond.
Really? What are we doing? Does it?
Yeah, it's got a black diamond on it.
This is the trouble with maps. Stuff gets out of date, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll start going down soon. Might open up.
Yeah, so even on rooftops, maybe even on HEMA, there's a track that comes out from Lake William Hovell that is labelled as difficult, and I can imagine that at some stage it was actually quite difficult, but it's definitely been redone by Decker or Parks or whoever's, probably Decker, so it's really easy now. It's on the channel, can't remember what it's called. I want to call it Slater's Creek.
Rings a bell.
Track, Upper King River Road. It's got two names. But that's easy. we saw 2-wheel drives in the King River Valley, whereas previously they probably could not get in there.
No.
Oh, it's a mud hole. This looks like it would get a bit goopy in the wet.
Goopy.
Goopy.
Interesting.
We were going to do this track last year.
Started this year, actually.
Oh yeah, in the summer.
Yeah.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
But
we were going to start at the other end where we're going to finish this time.
yeah, we were going to start the other end and do a loop up here and then down Evans Creek track. But we did the crossing at Sandy Flat. There's 2. And one is really deep, and it did something to the battery, and then the battery freaked out, and then the battery died and refused to start. So we had to wait for some kind person to come past and jump start us. And then we just decided, let's not chance it. Let's get back to camp, leave the engine on, pack everything up, get home, don't turn the car engine off. So that's what we did. So it's nice to be back. It's starting to go down. Which is nice. I mean, it's obviously hard packed. There's no water. You know.
So far.
What am I trying to say? It's not a rut when there's a little bit of water that runs down the road and makes a little line. What's that? Like a drainage.
A rut.
Is it? Okay.
Water rut.
Nothing like that. Oh God, I bet that's stagnant.
No real ruts apart from these ones that are done by 37-inch tyres.
Straddle that one. There we go. Easy. I mean, it's beautiful. Thought we'd be doing something a bit more than this right now. Like, I get it's coming. Oh, you can see the horizon.
Yeah, it just drops off.
Is dropping off. Coming. Before we get to the steep bit, I should say thank you to the 2,660 subscribers that I have. Oh, 2 is a bit too slow there, isn't it? It's always nice to pick up new subscribers. I would do this probably even if I only had 1, but it is nice to have a lot. Lots of rock in this, like little rock. That's loose. Drop down into 2 just for this bit. I can see the bottom of this bit. A bit of that speed on that bit's a bit. Into. Oh, that was bad of me. I broke.
Use the brakes.
I used the brakes.
It's alright. It's not wet clay.
No. Nice. You can see some nice big chunks of rock in there. And yeah, it's not clay, so all good. That's a beautiful straight tree down there. I have a feeling, I don't know if you can tell me, Steve, is that a rock? I think that might be National Park. Can you see that on HEMA?
It was different coloured, yes.
And this is not National Park.
Yeah, so State Forest, it might be National Park.
Yeah, I think this is the boundary. Don't quote me on that. If I remember that I've said this, I will double check. Oh. And put a little comment at the bottom. So yeah, you could technically collect, oh mind you, you can still collect wood in the national park, depends on the national park and for purpose. But for your campfire, depends. Some national parks have different restrictions. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think some you're not allowed to even take a chainsaw in with you.
Yep.
So.
I remember going to Tasmania, what was it, Friendly Beach, I think it was, and it said no chainsaws, you're not even allowed them. And it was like, well, we're on holiday and we have one in the car. Not sure what you want me to do with it.
Just leave it in the car and don't get them out.
Yeah. I do think I'm just gonna, I can't see around the corner, so I'm just gonna go a bit slow. Lots of grip. Because I think 2 would feel a little bit fast down here, even though it's not that sketchy. This feels so slow. Okay, I'll go to 2 here. Go. Yes, and we are looking at going into New South Wales over the summer holidays, and some of the national parks you can't take a chainsaw, you can't use a chainsaw, I should say. You can take it in, but you can't use it. So basically, collect your wood somewhere, get it into the shape you want. I don't think any of that behind us would be a problem in the wet. It seems pretty solid base, not big rock slabs that you'd slip on.
Rock is actually grippy. It's clay that you got to worry about.
No, but you know when you get a big slab of rock, which when it's wet, sometimes you struggle to get traction. Like I got stuck on O'Keefe's track because there was a thing of rock about 2 foot wide that I just couldn't get traction on in the wet. That was one of my first trips, and it was 4 o'clock, so I winched when I probably could have just aired down a bit more. Oh, what am I in? 5 drive I want to be in. It's interesting that we're going up. So far, it's definitely not black diamond. This is green. Easy.
Yeah.
So far. Shame we don't have a view. You get this view. You get this view.
I do. Domestic violence. It's on camera now.
On camera. I'm doomed.
Yeah. Call my lawyer.
Looks like it gets a fair bit of traffic as well. I mean, really, if you want a nice drive from Mansfield to the King River, or if you're heading that way and you've got time, and you just, like, this is so much better than going round on the blacktop. Is it the Hume? What would we be on? The Hume?
I'm not sure.
To get up to, like, El Dorado?
Yeah, maybe.
This is so much more interesting. Rally driving. A bit of brakes. Hear all the cicadas. Last time we were down on Reedy Creek, there was, as in when you came in January.
Yeah.
They were so loud.
They end up on the swag and on the
Yeah.
gazebo and everything.
Yeah, I've never seen them that close. You normally just hear them.
And you're fascinated by that one shedding its skin.
Don't think I'd ever even thought about the life cycle of a cicada until
That trip.
that trip. What's down there?
Easy.
It's okay. I just was, am I going to be lazy and just use my brakes down here?
Did you say you'd be lazy and use your brakes?
Yeah.
Drive an automatic. It's not that much hard work to move the shifter across. You're not driving a manual car.
Okay. I do appreciate that a manual car off-road is different, having driven yours a couple of
Twice.
times.
Twice.
Well, I drove it when I broke it, and I drove it when we went into Bunyip.
Yeah, twice.
It's definitely a different set of skills to driving a manual on normal. I could drive a manual. I passed my test in a manual. I'm a Brit.
Really?
I am.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
The majority of British people drive manuals. It's a fact. Only people who are totally incapable drive automatics in the UK. I feel like we're starting a bit of a downhill section. Still bags of grip, not clay, lots of decent little rocks giving lots of grip, wide track, no real drop-offs yet. There is a drop-off there, but there's tons of trees in the way, and it's not exactly straight down drop-off. Oh, we got a view. You can see the valley floor down there. So we just go 3, I think. And now we're back uphill. Should probably give Naz a shout out, shouldn't I, for his Mansfield Legends for Charity. My friend Naz, spending a lot of time doing a charity camping event. A lot of time. That's a nice steep bit. Steeper a bit. Anyway, Have a Google, Legends for Charity. It's raising money for Mansfield RSL and, forgive me, I can't remember the name, but an animal shelter in the area. It's a big camp out in March, last weekend in March, where he's organised loads of stuff. He's got all sorts of people coming and just camping out at the lakeside caravan park in Mansfield, I think it's called. But yeah, have a Google. He's pretty active on social media.
Calls himself Nest Time.
Yeah, Nest Time. But if you look for Legends for Charity, you can find that and get some more information. He's trying to do some good, so I'll support that. And if you ever meet Naz, he's one of the friendliest people. He does not stop talking. I love you, Naz. And he did come on one of my camping trips and, oh, hello, I've just put myself into neutral. That's not clever, is it? How did I manage to do that?
Pushed it forward.
Yeah, I thought I was in.
You can just push it back.
I know, but I figured I'd be safe and stop. Look at the view through the trees. When was the last time we were on a four-wheel drive track? For me, it was May, when I did Evans Creek, and that was it.
For me...
Oh, you did Billy Goats last weekend.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Before that, it was a while.
Let's go a bit slower down here. Just because I wasn't sure what that was. Looked like it might be a bit of a hole, but it's not. Oh, what's over here? I can't see.
More four-wheel drive track.
I'm gonna go a bit wide here, I think. Just wasn't sure about the angle on the inside of the curve there. Still, that's a bit steep, but it still looks pretty solid. I can't see what's down there. Is that a rut? Yeah. Rut on the right, on the left hand side. So I'll stick a bit on that side.
Yeah.
These angles are crazy, you can't see anything. Yeah, we're good. Like, you can tell it's not getting too abused in the wet because there's no ridges or bits where people have had to rev their tyres. Rev their tyres? You know what I mean? What am I
Spin
trying
their
to say?
tyres?
Spin their tyres.
Rev their engines.
Yeah. Make the holes
Take
bigger.
your pick. Take your pick.
Make the holes bigger when they don't go anywhere. None of that's been made. So I still feel like this will be fine in the wet. Big trees anyway. Some decent sized rocks in the road.
Yeah.
Okay, it's down there, can you see? Got a bit of, I need to try, I've only got little tyres, so I need to try and kind of stay on the high points. I mean, I'd still describe this as easy, but then easy because I have experience, right? So this looks a bit loose. Just need a bit of momentum if you want to get up here. So possibly for somebody with no experience, they might find this a little bit daunting, maybe a medium. But again, no real big drop-offs, which make it more intense. Oh, come on, one. Okay, what have we got here? Let's So I'm going to go on the right hand side and then I'm going to kind of manoeuvre to the left,
Okay.
I think.
I wouldn't even thought about it.
Yeah, I know. Just because I'm small, I need to stay out, keep my tyres out of these ridges.
Not that small. If you drove over that rock there, yes.
I'm hitting stuff with my bash plates, but then I do think my new bash plates are a tad lower. Can't see. I can imagine over time, like a lot of years, if it didn't get graded, this would get chewed up.
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't long been graded.
Yeah. That rock. Yeah, do it. Definitely some spiky. Like, did you see that rock down there? But still, yeah, big trees if you need to winch anyway. But I kind of think this would be okay in the wet. Where's the biggest hole?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Oh, there's Lake William Hovell. So interestingly, May I came through here, and Lake William Hovell was, it wasn't empty, but it wasn't far off. And I believe, and from what I can see, it's full again.
Okay.
So yay, because it's beautiful. First time we saw it in January, it was like a dark sapphire in colour, really beautiful colour. I don't want to drive over that rock. How steep is that?
It's not too bad.
I know, but by the time I get to the bottom in 2, I'll be careering. Anyway, we're nearly down because we can see the bottom. See, that's 2. It's ridiculous. I wonder if there's like little rock falls that come.
It would, but I reckon the grader's ripped a lot of them up.
Yeah. Can't see. Let's drop down into one. I'd rather drive slowly and be safe. Reduction gears in an automatic. Can I add a gear?
They put them into the transfer case, or your centre diff.
Can I?
in the low range spot. I don't know about this thing.
I would like a gear in between 1 and 2. Can I add
You
that?
can't add a gear to the gearbox, no.
Can I change 2?
No.
So it just is what it is.
Yeah. You can put
Or you reduce
lower.
them all.
Well, you can put lower gears into the low range. I don't know if they make them for this or not,
Right, okay.
but it'll make first even lower again.
But it would make second lower.
Yeah.
But then I might get first really, really slow and 2 might still be too fast. Potentially.
Yes.
Yeah. Europe. I feel like we're nearly there. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It'd be nice to go up, I think. I mean, the first bit was a bit boring.
Which would be the last bit on if you get one up. But that's the thing, we were planning on going up last time and setting up the cameras to go up, and then the car wouldn't start.
Yeah. Let's just see if turning the engine off fixes the problem. Oh no, it's just gonna not start.
But you know what matter, you can't push start it.
The good old manual, automatic debate. Steve is building a car. He's had a bit of a break
A long break at the moment.
to do other things, but he is building a car. And have you decided whether you're putting a manual or an automatic in Ron?
Ron will end up with a manual.
Manual.
And I'm going to build another car, whether you know about that or not, I don't know. Which will be an automatic.
Yeah. Is that the Tourer?
Well,
Or
it's
is
going
this
to
a
be
car in between the Tourer?
it's a car in between the two. It'll be my daily drive. But it will be another engine conversion.
Yes.
It'll still be a four-wheel drive.
Yeah. Because that's the thing with manuals, isn't it? Is that you don't need to. It goes to 1. You don't need. If it breaks, it's in the middle of nowhere. You've got more chance of starting it or whatever to get it out, haven't you? Whereas if an automatic breaks in the middle of nowhere, we got problems, right?
If your starter motor dies or your battery dies or something,
Yeah.
yes.
Like when my alternator went on Caledonia River, if it was a manual, we could have started it without a battery, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your car was going to start anyway because it was actually overcharging.
Yeah,
The actual issue
that
if the issue that we had then was it actually cooking the battery and then causing issues that way.
But you can start a manual with 0 battery, can't you?
To some degree, yes.
This is a bit steep, isn't it? But again, bags of grip. I don't think anyone would have a problem up here in the wet. There's the gate. That literally,
That's where we stopped right
that
there.
little lay-by, just you can see the road coming across. That little lay-by is where we stopped and had to sit and wait for someone to come and rescue us.
I think his name was Steve too,
His
wasn't it?
name was Steve. All the greats are Steve.
Sorry for everyone else then.
I think Sandy Flat is that way, isn't it?
Yes.
From memory. So there you
Because
go.
we came down that way.
That was Buckland Spur. Let me put the handbrake on. That was Buckland Spur track. That was enjoyable.
Done.
I reckon easy if it's dry and you know what you're doing. If it's wet, I still think it would be pretty easy if you know what you're doing. If you're new to four-wheel driving, I'd say you'd probably think that was a bit medium, especially that steep bit where there are a few ruts and you'd have to think a little bit more about the line. But there you go. Fantastic.
Yep.
See you next time.
Bye.